Good morning, beautiful patrons. Welcome to the second day of this incredible Boom Week, guys. You are all here. And let everybody know we're live, guys. This is a last-minute call, guys. I had to do the show. Trump is in Saudi Arabia, guys. And boy, do you have a Boom Week ahead. You are all here because you know the storm is upon us. Wait a minute. Let's do that again, guys.
What's up, Stephen Miller?
Stephen Miller, we love you. Let's go, guys.
My fellow Christian warriors, set yourselves apart from this corrupt generation. Be saints. That is the freedom that I wish for you. Freedom from sin. Freedom from our weaknesses. Freedom from the slavery that sin makes out of all of us. That is the freedom that is worth dying for. Kind of reminds me of the words that Mel Gibson first intoned in his Academy Award-winning film Braveheart, when he said to his ragtag army, and I say to you tonight, I see before me a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight? No! Yep, fight, you may die. Run and you'll live. Or at least a while. Dying in your beds many years from now, would you have been willing to trade all the years from this day to that for one chance? Just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that you can take our lives, you can never take our freedom. Every man dies. Not every man truly lives. You, we must fight for that authentic freedom and live, my friend. By God we must live, and with the Holy Spirit as your shield and Christ as your sword, may you join Saint Michael and all the angels in defending God and sending Lucifer and his henchmen straight right back to hell where they The storm is upon us. But not without Jesus, our rudder. And in the words of Reagan, evil is powerless if the good are unafraid. God bless you.
And God bless you, beautiful patrons. God bless you, beautiful patrons. And thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful second day of this epic Boom Week ahead. Let me play Hold the Line and let me shout each and every one out because you know that I love you, right?
We're gonna hold.
All right. Let me tune it down a little bit. Let me pull in the chat. Boom time. Sissy Truseek, Red Sue, Lynn Bernard, Teresa Ottaviani, love that name. Natasha, we love you.
I will be your president for disease, joblessness, and hopelessness.
Kara Lost Vintage,
Anger,
we love you. Granny Batman, and Susie Q, we love you.
Lawlessness,
And
violence,
Joanne says, we love
bitterness,
you.
and fury. No progress.
Shyla,
No
Tracy
nation.
Patrons,
Only a state of
001,
chaos.
Miss Penny
Don't
Black,
piss down my
Paul
back and
Severs,
tell me it's
Stewie, 4454, we're gonna hold the line. Hi, Clay Waters, Little Sister Brown,
We're gonna hold.
Elias Q, we love you.
We're gonna
Good
hold.
1978, we're gonna hold the line. Boom time. Joel, Timor, 7, Russian Dossier, Starla, Star 77, Rick Hugh, The Real Q&A, Teresa Red, Little 51, Clear Waters 21, love you guys. North Texas Star. Sing a new song, sister. You broke the internet.
We gonna hold the line.
Boom time. Jet MC, we love you. Dick and Tracy, we love you guys. Moose, 1747. Bop it up. Getting in the groove, guys. Getting in the groove. Bop it up. Turn up the volume. Let's wake up the neighbors. Bloody Man 17, we love you. We have reached our cruising altitude of 40,000 foot long ago. As we prepare to land, make sure your seats and folding trays are in their upright position. And don't forget to buckle up, guys, because it's gonna get bumpy. Some little bird told me it's fun to say the YMCA. We love you, Trump. Loving the crumbs. United Airlines to Guantanamo Bay. Immediate boarding at Decode. Final call. We knew this day would come. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Miss Betty Black, we love you. The angels are sounding their horns. The apocalypse is nigh. Foreshadowed for millennia and unfolding right in front of our eyes. Boy, we are blessed to be alive and to be witnesses of this epic transition to greatness. Big shout out to Donald J. Trump, Dennis Rubino, Elon Musk, General Flynn, Cash Patel, Pam Bondi, Doug Grassley, Richie Cornell, and the Lesson 10. We love you guys.
We love you.
Jamie WV, we love you to the
Back
moon and
in
back.
some form.
Too many of us think it is
God
impossible.
God bless you.
Too many think it is unreal.
But that
But
is
that is a dangerous,
defeatist
belief.
It
It
leads to the conclusion
that we are gripped by forces
we cannot control. Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen,
prepare for Storm Mega. Okay, guys, let's wait until the Where We Go One, We Go All. I always say soundtrack. Until the Where We Go One, We Go All worldwide is full in screen. Because you guys are absolute proof of that. And boy, do we love you. Lance is with us on YouTube. We love you. Sandra Swift, CC, Lynn Bernard, Dutke M, Natasha, Teresa Ottaviani. Beautiful name, guys. Worldwide patrons. Callers 1921. Moose, Hydroxide, Blues Breakers, love that name, sing a new song. And again, guys, we got the whole world surrounded, guys. We got Dutchies with us. We got UK with us. We got Italy with us. We got the whole world. We got Portugal with us. Elias Q. We got a full house, guys. We all came together, you know, because these words were resonating with us. And something deep inside told us, this is true, right? Read your Bible. This is epic times that we are living in, and somewhere, somehow, it had to happen, and it happened through Trump, guys. Wouldn't you believe? And there it is. Now we have arrived, guys. Trump is back for the second time in beautiful Saudi Arabia. Is going to be crunch time. Like Trump is saying, this is going to be a boom week. Russia wants to have negotiations, not to have a ceasefire, guys, but to put an end to the endless, guys. And again, guys, this is, you know, the weapon industry is not happy, guys. The pharmaceutical industry is not happy. And those are big moguls, guys, to have as enemies, guys. So give up your prayers, you know, pray for Trump, guys. And again, patrons are in control. It had to be this way, guys. And Trump already dodged one bullet, so he can dodge another one. You know, Trump is protected, you know, 100% insulated, but still, guys, pray for Trump. He's taking all these slings and arrows, freeing America, hence the world, guys. It needs to start somewhere. It's starting in America. Congratulations to all of you guys. But let's start this show. This cannot happen before we have introduced the two guys who wish these shows are not possible, all the way from the Pacific Coast, the man that never sleeps and that is born ready, the man in the mirror and the man in between, Mr. Lance on his epic quest. How you doing, my friend?
Well, good morning, Grasshopper. Good morning, Durf, and hello to our wonderful chat. Just like you've seen in the chat there rolling by, right? Capitulation Tour 2.0. So,
Boom.
I mean, it was even posted in the news, right? Like in the
Yes.
Guardian. I was laughing so freaking hard, right? Like
Yeah.
the comms that come out sometimes, right, is just freaking
Sometimes you
amazing,
gotta
man.
pinch yourself, right? Like, wait a minute. So when you send me the DM, right? I thought you sent it somewhere on Twitter or on Signal. I saw it
Yeah,
and I was like, really? Right? Like, am I really reading this? And
right?
yeah, it's like it's almost like seeing water burn. It's like, huh? What? Yeah. But we have arrived, guys. It's
It's
happening.
like, thank you for telling us what we already knew.
Yes.
Thank you for confirming news because that's the stuff we look for.
Yes. Years ahead of the news, guys.
Here's a tip, huh? Here's a hot tip. So yeah, you know what? I mean, yesterday, right? Another amazing day. Like I was telling Grasshopper and Durf chat, you know what I mean? Like I didn't even want to go to sleep last night just because,
Yeah.
Trump was on his way. Scabs is just like, we're 11 hours down, right? Like, ooh.
Yeah.
He posted that awesome video with them, the Air Force flying right next to him. I mean, he got like zoomed up on him, right? Freaking
Hmm.
amazing, man. Um, I don't know if you guys seen the video yesterday, but um Anna Paulina came on Jesse Waters yesterday
Oh.
about the left is advocating for a death cult. Man,
All right.
woo, those comms in that one, right? Like,
Hmm.
holy crap. And I guess she was saying that like um the El Salvadoran president, man, Bukele
Yeah.
showed her videos of like what MS-13 did, like their murder.
Hmm. Yeah.
And she said she was just like, I'll give you guys a link so we can play it later after we're
Yeah.
done digging. But
Awesome.
man, like the fact that she came out and said that,
Hmm.
like we know, right?
Yeah.
Like we know that it's a satanic group, right? Like
Hmm.
that is exactly what Bukele said. So
Hmm.
the fact that they're coming out and calling the Democrats basically a bunch of satanic, right? A bunch of Satanists, man. Then you had some church clergy members yesterday blocking the entrance of that same facility where the Congress was, trying to storm in.
Hmm.
They got arrested.
Yeah.
Man, like people are stupid, right? Like,
Mm.
the part
It's
that I came
panic.
in,
It's panic. It's absolute panic.
an ambulance was trying to get in the facility, and they're like, "No, this is all just, you're just trying to make us move." Like, what? You
Mhm.
just
Yep.
even if that was the case, like you can't stop an ambulance from getting in a facility, right? Like
Hmm.
if someone were to be in harm, right, and you're stopping them from getting treated, like, dude. And then
Oh yeah.
funny that I seen it last night that Fox News went into that facility and did a tour. I was like, dude, like the freaking the like gotcha moments, right? Where they're like, this facility is they're like, come on in, Fox, we'll do a tour.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, like I said, I freaking love this timeline, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Me and Durf were talking about,
Lance, you are
right?
so
Like
lucky, man. You are
them
so
playing the
lucky.
YMCA in the band
Yes.
for the Pope, right? Like, dude, like what are we living in right now, right?
Yeah.
Like freaking amazing. I love it. I love it, right? Like
Hmm.
we're in the right time, right? Like we're in the right like stuff's just clicking, right? And I mean, you even got Trump talking. It was funny this morning. Pompeo was talking about how Putin wasn't. He wouldn't be surprised if Putin didn't show up to the meeting. Um, I think I was on Newsmax, and the reporter was like, "What do you mean? Putin called the meeting?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, like you've scheduled meetings and not showed up." And he's
Yeah.
like,
Well,
"Uh-huh."
yeah. It's ridiculous, guys. What these
That
guys are
might have been
coming up with.
Fox, actually, but still, like the fact that they're, oh, are we still going with the Putin, right? The Raja thing. Like, he called for the meeting. They called for a ceasefire. He said, no, let's meet. Right? Like,
Yeah.
let's just end this crap.
it. Yeah.
And now you're saying that he's
ceasefire,
not
let's
going to
end
show
it.
up at a meeting
Yeah.
that he had set up. That
Yeah.
Trump is saying that he'll probably be there, right?
Mhm.
He'll be there. Like, if Putin and Zelensky show up, he'll be there.
Mm-hmm. And Trump is not going to promise, like, if they're there, I'm going to fly there. He's not going to do that if he is already 99.999% certain that this meeting is going to take place, right?
Well,
Trump
you
is
heard
not
him
going to
say-
say, Trump is not going to say, yeah, I'm going to go there, and then they're going to cancel the meeting. Then Trump is being, how do you say that in English? He's being set up, or, I don't
Yep.
know.
Basically.
How do you say that? When you have a date with somebody, you sit there and they don't show up. I don't know how
Stood
to
up.
call it.
You stood
Yeah,
up.
stood up. Trump will be stood up, right? I'm going to be there, and then they don't show up. That doesn't look right. Trump doesn't do these kind of things. This man is a man of honor, and if he says he's going to fly there, if he's going to show his good intent, his goodwill, then he knows for 99.9999%, like Trump loves to say, that this meeting is going to happen, guys. So Lance is going to be away, guys. So I'm just want to make sure. So Thursday is not, we're not going to have a show on Thursday, right?
Yeah. No
Yeah,
show
okay.
Thursday unless we'll see.
okay,
We can
no
talk
worries.
about it afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. So this, so this will be
I can always
one
give
of those
somebody
shows.
the keys.
Let's see how that works, guys.
The keys to the castle.
Keys to the castle. Okay, guys. So
Hey,
this
I
is
just
going
wanted to
be
say
the
though
show-
on that point,
Yes.
because you remember when Trump said that, he was saying I'll be somewhere in the Middle East when they make that deal, right? He was like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I'll be able to make it because I don't know where I'll be at, right? So it's just those subtle hints, right? Like
Mhm.
I can be there,
Mhm.
get the deal done, right?
Yes.
And like, why haven't they met anyway? Oh, one more thing before we move on to Durf. I seen Kamala actually comment on the hostage that was released
What?
and didn't even mention Trump, not once, right? Like,
Wow.
I'm so glad that you finally got him home after 500 days of da 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 da. Like, okay, I'm not gonna say the word I want to say. What's wrong with you?
Uh-huh.
God, these
Yeah.
people are stupid, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I'm glad she's at least acknowledging that he's home, right? But still,
Mhm.
like, y'all did nothing. Nothing. Not a damn
Nothing.
thing. You guys gave up how many freaking millions of dollars for one? You traded a freaking arms dealer for a basketball player.
Yeah, like, dude, you are stupid, man.
Let's not talk about deals here, right?
Trump
Like,
just says, give them back, and they're coming back. Not a penny. Peace through strength, guys.
no, they're scared. They're like,
Yeah.
either Hamas is scared of Trump or that's it. They're just like, or they're scared of Trump.
Mm. Well,
That's it.
it's like pure control, guys. It's pure control.
Well, he said,
And
I'll
if
bomb the
you're
shit out of
gonna
you.
give Iran $6 billion for these hostages, you're gonna put a price on every American head, right? And this is not gonna end well because you're gonna finance, a dangerous country, right? And like Trump, he said, right, that Biden is giving away $6 billion or $600 billion. I don't know how much.
I don't even. It's a lot.
It was $1 trillion. I don't know, man. It's an extreme amount of money, And Trump was saying he's giving that money to Iran. Just wait, man. You're gonna see a lot of bloodshed in the Middle East within no time, within 3 weeks. And lo and behold, guys, not long after, we had the whole, Palestine, Israel fiasco, right? And
I just seen this morning that they were talking about. I guess there was a post by Netanyahu that was saying they have to look for other military foreign assistance since the U.S. is backing out. They're done, dude. There's nobody else that's gonna help you. Like, Once
No,
America's done, and you're because like Trump, yeah, we'll just leave that one alone and see how this one plays out, right? But
yeah.
from what I hear, like Trump and Netanyahu are not on good terms right now. So
Mm.
let's see what happens, right? Like,
Yes. Saving
yeah,
something for last.
just a
Not
little bit.
mentioned a single time on the boards and even in our show, guys. So
Yeah,
let's follow Q, guys.
because we
Let's
don't know.
no.
Yeah, that
Not
one's
mentioned a
a
single time on the Q boards and not mentioned a single time in our show, guys. Okay,
well, I
man.
love you
So
guys. Let's see what
yes.
this show brings today because
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening right now, right? Like
Mhm.
Trump signing deals right now with um with Saudi Arabia. So it's gonna be a fun couple, right? I'm kind of mad
Yes.
that I'm leaving this week, really. I'm like, damn it, the 1 week and Trump's
Yeah.
gone. Like
Mhm.
I'm
Well,
about to be in my
let's
hotel with my laptop. That's what's gonna happen.
no. So do you want to get into what you're doing there, or do you want to keep that
Oh no, sure. So yeah, I'm driving to Texas. My
awesome?
my son is graduating high school, so it's
Congratulations, brother.
my
Give it up
last
for
one to
Lance.
graduate.
Awesome.
Woo!
Well
So that's
done.
all three children graduated high school. So
Boom.
there's an accomplishment. Now let's
Yeah.
see. My son graduates, and then when we get back, my son will graduate from college for his associates in I think he went for videography. So
Awesome.
or like an audio tech. So yeah, a lot of right. I'm so proud of them. So proud. Especially
Oh.
my youngest. School was not his forte, right? Like he struggled. So we weren't sure if he was ever gonna finish or not, right? So
Yeah, well,
the fact that he actually did it, we are all so proud of him. And yeah, I can't wait to see him on Friday.
yeah.
Haven't seen him since he went back home. I think it was last summer. So
Mhm.
yeah, about to have a lot of fun with the family and um I mean, good thing I still get along with my ex-wife's part of the family, so
That's always good, guys.
that's always good. So, yeah, I'm about to have a blast out there for a couple of days, and then I'll be back on Monday. So,
Keep your friends
yeah.
close, right? I'm joking. uh, I love. Okay, guys, give it up for Lance, man. This beautiful guy. His son just graduated. I love you guys. I love you, brother. Have a lot of fun with your son, and congratulations. What an honor to see the day that he graduates. And congratulations, we are with you in spirits. Boot 7, God already won. Susie Q, we love you. And Ted Phillips, 1977. Great to see you guys. Let's introduce the man that you all know as Mr. Butterboy, the man that knows without being told. Mr. 45, believe it or not, heartbeats a minute. Do not let him tell you otherwise. Mr. The Cherry on Top, Mr. RQ Dirtman. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I am doing
The night shift.
pretty. Oh, I am.
Graveyard Dirtman.
Well, if I
Midnight
may,
Rider.
if what I wasn't gonna go
Dude,
there,
man, you are
but
Mr. Nickname, man. We can call you Mr. Midnight Rider, the Graveyard Shift, RQ Durf, man. Dude, the nicknames keep piling up.
Or if you're gonna have a 2-minute intro,
yeah.
AKA.
Also known as.
Also known as that. By the time Trump is done his term, I'm gonna have like I'm gonna have 17 different nicknames, aren't I?
Okay.
Oh yeah, so the sun shall not smite I by day, nor
All
the
right.
moon by night.
All right.
And everything that I do shall be up full and right, because if it's all night, it's got to be all right.
All right.
Working on the forklift with the night shift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except I'm not on a forklift. Bob Marley was on a forklift. That's why he wrote that song.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was working the graveyard, and oof, what a night it was it was pretty busy the whole way through. There were spots where my body was just shutting down, so I passed out for at least an hour at some point.
So shiny.
I was telling, hold on, before you do that, don't do anything. Okay, well,
I
you did.
don't do anything.
Okay, well, all right, well, you did. But I was
I,
just gonna say, um, basically, I was, I was telling Lance, like, how many again? Like, I had a dozen or so interactions with just over an hour's worth of work, and like I'm getting stuff thrown at me that I'm not uh trained on essentially. So yeah, it's been a fun it's when I say fun, I mean it sarcastically. To the point, like we had outages that were affecting places in Germany, Rome, in Poland, and where were they coming from?
uh,
They were coming
is that
right.
stuff you can disclose, by the way? Don't you
Oh
have an
yeah, I
NDA?
mean,
Okay.
no. It's not.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not
I don't want to
saying
get you in
anything.
trouble.
No.
Okay.
And it wasn't like it was one company that has offices in different parts of the world, and there was some outage happening in the Netherlands that was affecting other parts of the world. So
Yeah.
at one point, I look at my phone, I see something from Danske Vino saying good morning. I was like, oh, geez. So I clicked on it and I wrote good morning. And then I see, like, oh my God, he posted like something about 11 hours ago. And so I knew I was missing out on some fun stuff. Um, Very quickly, I do want to say, because I'm about to get posting something in the chat, I want to say good morning to Dick Tracy, Timor, Terry Morris, Miss Eagles. I think I can say that, right? I mean, Terry
Yes.
Morris. Yeah, you're on, you're on, you're on Twitter, on X. Sorry, what the hell? I'm so tired. I couldn't even remember X, guys. It's great to see Santa Fe Kate, Gnarly G, North Texas Star, Moose 1747, who is a bit of a new one slash returnee, I would say. We had a few new people in the chat that I haven't been diligent in giving you guys shout out in the last couple of months, and I do apologize. But we had, let me see, who did we have yesterday? We had a couple of new ones for me. Along with Moose 1747, we had Florida Girl at Heart, who's a returnee, April 369, who's also a returnee, Kim Stein or KM Stein. Great to see you guys. We also had Fairy Pharaoh. I don't have the name in front of me, unfortunately. I think that's one. Yeah, Pharaoh. That's right. Who was saying you guys are awesome. So thank you. We also had Patty's Pages, I believe. Like she was saying that there was a section from what we had watched yesterday that either RSBN didn't air or it should be on the video that's from their live stream. So if we have time, we're gonna see if we can check out what Trump was saying before RFK and all these other guys were on. But we do have a few things from uh, you know, from today and from the last day or so. Now, Hopper, I have to post a link in the chat
All right.
because I didn't have a chance to finish it, but we're gonna give you the raw.
The raw. Okay.
What's this, Grasshopper?
Time to start the show at 9:45, right? Yes. Like
And
we
30
said.
and 33 seconds, right? And we see the countdown, right? On the
Yeah.
side. Yeah, we see that, right? So we see 9:45 and 33 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Can you go back to QAG, please?
Okay. Dude. What is it? 6 seconds later?
Boom, guys.
What in the world?
They did it again.
Dude.
So shiny indeed, Miss Eagles.
Dude, this is 5 o'clock in the morning. This is 4 hours and 44 minutes later, guys. Trump posting exactly when we go live. 6 seconds later, guys. What is up? Guys, isn't this amazing?
Oh,
Drop a 17, guys.
I mean, if
Dude.
you guys don't have goosebumps, you know, I've got enough to share. Because Jesus,
Oh my
this
God.
is wow.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, guys. We were going live at 9:45. I told them, okay, guys. I also said it in the chat over here, right? And in both chats over here. Let's go live at 9:45, right? This is what I said a few minutes, I think 4 minutes before we went live. And then I said, let's go do the countdown over here. I don't think I have the long, no, I don't have the long chat over here. But here you can see it, right? Let's go live at 9:45, and then let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is when Trump dropped, guys. 9:45. Yes.
Check the 35:49.
Yeah, I was about to. Let me see, guys.
Just as you're doing the countdown.
Yes. Okay. Let's go like this. Okay. Do you guys see 9:45:33, 9:45:39? And you were saying 45:39?
Yeah,
35, 35,
35.
49.
Why 35?
the middle.
Oh, shoot. I got it. So backwards, huh? 3549. Gotcha.
You know I see mirrors.
Okay. Okay.
The man in the mirror.
In the mirror. Okay. 3549. Let's have a look, guys. Okay, dude.
Countdown.
3, 2, 2, 3, 4, guys. 4, 3,
4,
2.
3, 2.
Boom, guys.
That's a beauty.
Package DG, guys. Route relay 29182. Why? Beautiful, guys. July 30th. Huh.
I mean, that's a countdown. Come on now. 4,
Absolutely
3,
is
2.
that a countdown? 4539. What is this? Okay. DDoS whistleblower coming. Shift investigation hearing coming. Wins by any means necessary. All assets are deployed. Live, live or die. The deep party. The foreign puppets masters. Yes. There's your Lambda 3, guys. String pullers. Death spiral. Jim Jordan. Let's have a look, guys. What is this? The same people who broke the Russia hoax story now expect us to believe they're reporting on President Trump ignoring bounties on American troops. Okay. Yeah, these people are stupid, guys. 9:45. Let me check it. Just for kicks, guys. 9:45. Boom. Okay. 3:33. 3:30. Let me see, guys. We have a special place picked out for George Soros. Really special, guys. All assets, foreign and domestic, are deployed. Win by enemies necessary. Interesting, guys. Okay, so this is a YouTube link too. Let me just have a quick look. The White House. Okay, 11 minutes, 44 seconds. Okay, let's keep this one on ice, guys. Let's keep this one on. Yes.
It's a couple of 14s in there, right?
Yeah. And 11:44, huh?
Twitter down, injection good.
Well, we have the DDoS, right? Oh, right over here.
Yep.
Where is it? There it is.
DOD.
Oh, no.
That's
Sorry.
DOD.
Yes, sorry. I was thinking DDoS, but okay, sorry. Yes.
Which
But
is interesting because remember Trump was saying that the plane is going to the DOD.
Okay, but this is Trump, guys.
Yeah.
Coming. Okay, Trump. This
Thank
show
you.
is, this show is the Saudi Arabia special, guys. Check
Brought
it
to
out.
you by. No, I'm joking.
Grasshopper. No. There it is, guys. And please, guys, get me off of these 666s, guys. We gotta pump it up to 667 at least, guys. Come on now.
Matt, can I interject?
Yes.
What's 6 times 6 times 6? 36 times 6 is 216.
Oh,
Now
that's
go back to the 3549. Do you still have that one? 3549. What do we have here? 432.
okay.
216 is half of 432. So 6 times 6 times 6 is a lovely 216, which is 2 times, well, it's 108 times 2 as well. Right?
Dude, this is also 432.
Was that for you,
guys.
Durf?
Yeah. Oh, well, if you go back, you'll hear a slight reaction.
Okay, guys. So we went live.
We all see our numbers,
guys.
right? Like
So
Durf's
we
like,
went-
oh.
We went live at 9:45 and 33 seconds.
There we go, guys. This is when we went live. It's a little grainy, guys.
I mean,
Oh, there it is. We're back. Come on, guys. Where is it now? This is it. Come on.
I think if you go
There
with
it
the
is.
arrow,
There it is.
there it is.
This is when we went live, guys. I paused it. Dude, what is up? Exactly 9:45 and 33 seconds. I don't know if you guys can see it because the time is in between that. The time is behind the time over here. But there it is, guys. 9:45:33. Well done, Durfman, guys. Well done, Durfman.
Well, I got to make that graphic now. I will make it.
He will make
Wow.
it, guys. Okay.
Guys, how many times in the last month, even more, but like seriously, in the last month or so, maybe 2 months even, that we go live and, Trump or the White House or Rapid Response 47 ends up posting right as we go on. This is how many coincidences now, guys?
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. What an honor to be part of this, right? Like, we have been doing these shows for such a long time, and finally to see Trump come back to Saudi Arabia, that's a big thing, guys. And when we went live, Trump dropped the YouTube link, guys. So do you guys want to see that first, or do you first want to see, the crumbs just a little bit, right? We just have a few crumbs over here, or let's decode the Trump. Let's watch Trump go in. Do you guys want to see that?
I say why not? I mean, we could maybe fast forward through some of the video.
Yes. Okay, let's do that.
Because I don't know if the whole thing is worth really watching or not. But
okay, let's see, guys. So Trump is dropping a link. Let me see. Let me start the dig music, and let's start with the show, guys. We are here. Let me see. Gotta get organized, guys. So there it is. This is the link. Okay, guys. Let me stop sharing my screen for a second. I gotta move to another account. 1 second, guys. Because I don't want it to interfere with.
So yeah,
right.
I say we can, we could probably even maybe set the playback speed.
Yeah.
To high.
And by the way, is
Go ahead.
Isn't there a live feed with timestamps? It is, dude. They're already live, guys.
Oh yeah, for RSBN. Oh, dude.
Wait a minute, breaking news, guys.
A $600 billion
corporation.
Hey, Grass.
Yes.
There's that
Yes.
article from The Guardian with the. Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Come on, man. This is huge. This is capitulation day, man. Boom.
Can't make this up, can you? Like,
Uh,
on the day he leaves for Saudi Arabia.
Boom.
And you guys want to laugh?
What?
Yeah. Lance sent me that, and I was, I had just woken up, got into my shift, and, well, that's not true. I actually tried to take a nap. I had to run a quick errand, got home just in time to log in, had like a dozen interactions, and then I see Lance had sent me this thing. And I clicked on it, and I was like, oh shit. What's capitulation day? Capitulation day? I couldn't even put
Yeah.
two and two together. That's how fried my brain was.
Yeah.
Have a laugh.
Okay, guys. So the White House was dropping this video, right? Showing you this moment, but when you play the YouTube, it's not showing you the timestamps, right? But
No, because this is
RSBN
the White House's account.
It's the White
Yes.
House. Yeah.
So this is 11 minutes and 44 minutes. So let's see if we can line it up. So Trump is coming in with
I
with
think
the
the
horses,
Beast.
right? Yeah,
And
in
the-
the beast. Yes.
Yeah.
So let's line that up. Let's line that up with this moment. We can see Trump
Where we
come
at on
in
RSBN?
like that, right? You see what
Yep.
I'm doing?
Ah, gotcha.
And now we can play this 1 minute and 44 with the timestamps, right? Do you like it? Let's do
Yeah,
it,
you just
guys.
play it off of
Mainframe
RSBN
Destroyer.
instead.
Yes. Okay, so again, guys, Trump dropped this exactly when we went live. And the timestamp, this is just... Okay. So Trump dropped this 5 minutes earlier. Okay. So let's have a little
Feed
look,
lag.
guys. Yeah. Feeder side delay, guys. Let's go here.
That palace is beautiful, man. Like,
Mm-hmm. Okay,
There-
so let's...
I mean, or what's his name? One of the man, I can't remember anybody's freaking name today. They were walking around Saudi Arabia last night, and I was just like, man, that place is beautiful, right? Like,
Mhm.
that's what America should be like, but it's just a rundown shithole, right? Like,
No, absolutely.
dude, you look at some of the right, like, what the?
Mm-hmm.
How are we
Okay,
the
guys.
freaking leader of the free world, and ain't none of our stuff look like this, right? Like, this is what Trump talks about, right? Like,
Mhm.
this is. You imagine when he walks these places, right? He goes back home, he's like, this shithole.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Well, DC with the gravity
These
and people
freaking
sleeping
place,
on the
huh?
streets. Think about,
Yeah.
What's that place?
I mean, I love my
with the-
country, right? I'm not, but they have run this freaking place down, right?
San
Like, this
Francisco.
is what we should look like, but instead we get what we got, right? Like,
Mhm.
man.
Okay, guys. So let's see. Trump is coming in with the horses. Trust Kansas at 9:50.
States on April 2nd of
So
20.
let's go here. So let's just
all
fast
of
forward,
this.
guys.
There is
This is Trump coming in. 9:51. Let's see, guys. March Madness. The public
How
will
many
know.
horses?
Many, guys. Okay, so we can fast forward through this. Okay, he's coming in. The beast.
That was so cool to see them holding the American flag, right?
Mm-hmm. So, I think maybe RSBN is running this with a 5-minute delay, right? If you see Trump doing this and straight up go into the live feed, and it's posted at 9:45, wouldn't this be just the straight up?
And they're
live
starting
stream?
at 9:50.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm saying RSBN started at 9:50, and this one started at
So
9:45.
Yeah.
this is 5
So
hours ago. This is 5 hours ago. This has been posted 5 hours ago.
Yeah, and the White House is pretty fast on them posting stuff, right? It's not like 3 hours later.
And there's no sound, guys.
Huh.
No, there's no sound. That whole clip.
Oh, now there's sound. Trump coming in. The beast. So we don't have to look at the timestamps.
No, there's
beast,
nothing
guys.
really.
But this is that historical moment, guys. The beautiful purple carpet. Red carpet rollout. And there it is, guys. Donald J. Trump.
You know, I never noticed, like, is that their car? Like the... Right?
No,
It's
the
not like
beast
that's
travels.
a Saudi Arabia. That's our...
Yeah.
That's the actual, like...
Yeah, I think they got 2 of them. Or...
One travels on Air Force One.
Yeah, I don't know. They got to have more than one at least.
You want to count how many of these horn blasts?
Oh, yeah. This guy, man. Remember that moment?
النشيد الوطني للولايات المتحدة.
Remember when he met Biden and didn't even shake his hand?
السلام
Yeah.
الملك السعودي. سلام.
Secret Service is going crazy now with all those guns. Goosebumps, man.
Trump bought Jag with him.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, even Saudi Arabia. general
Smiling,
salute.
huh?
No, he's salute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, the prince can't, right? Like,
But this guy is a good. I like this guy. He's a cool
Oh,
king,
yeah.
man. I like him. I think he's like maybe, what is it, 35, 40? Not even?
young for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Teresa Ottaviani, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
He got a grin on his face.
Remember the time that he walked past and tapped him on the shoulder? He was
Yeah.
like, who's touching me, right?
Nobody touches me.
I'm the boss.
That one was funny.
Yeah.
He even laughed.
جنبك سلاح.
You know, I was thinking the same thing, Ted Phillips, you know, like purple for royalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
Ted Phillips is also saying purple is royalty. He may be king of the world today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
he's
first thing.
he's ruling the world now, you know, and he's getting everybody by the. Yeah, sorry, I can't say it otherwise. He got the whole world by their balls, right?
By the
Like if you're gonna
cojones.
talk finances, if you're gonna talk tariffs, you know, you got everybody by their balls because all those presidents, they are the PR for all those companies within their countries, right? So if they F up a trade deal, those companies are gonna hate, you know, he's gonna have a problem with all those underneath him, right? So this is how you put everybody on notice, you know, and how you bring the whole world at your table, right? If you're not gonna talk, we're gonna raise your tariffs, you know, we're gonna bump it up, you know. And if you're not going to listen, we're bumping up a little bit more, right? And this is how you get the whole world at your table. And now let's have a talk, right?
Is that a Y?
Almost, yeah. The Y heads. A purple Y, absolutely.
Or did that look like a post? A certain post? You see it with the line? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying.
Yes. Just saying.
You see that?
Yeah.
Dent. And then the line across at the top.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Looks like a post. YMCA.
Yeah, that would be fun if they would play that, right? Young man. They all would do the dance, right? Do the sword dance with the YMCA, right? Like, come on, let's do a little mix. You know, let's
Trump
mix
did
it up,
that.
guys.
He did that. Remember on his.
Nice, man. On his sandals.
No, that's what I was gonna say, huh? They're all in sandals.
Beautiful, guys. What a palace, man. Look at those doors.
Yeah.
And listen to those.
Oh,
out of tune. How do you call these? Sounds
like bagpipes to me.
Yeah. We call them doodle sucks here in Holland.
Doodle sucks.
Yeah. Doodle sucking. So it's like a bag that doodles, right? Like, but you guys call them bagpipes, right? So a zuck is like a bag. Yeah. Okay, so look at those chandeliers. Trump is saying, huh, that's a nice idea for Mar-a-Lago, right?
Exactly.
He's like, huh, I like it.
I love your 17 chandeliers.
Yeah. So okay, guys, let's continue. A little casual talk, you know, comfortable, guys. Intriguingly listening to Trump, you know.
He makes everybody laugh. Look.
Yeah. Beautiful. And Trump is the one moving, huh? Trump is the one moving, and then he moves. Look at this.
And then he moves. Yep.
He's
Let's
talking.
see,
talking. No, he's moving.
Go before that.
Trump is moving. Yes. What?
Oh, I just wanted to say, go back that when they stop to there. Like, does Trump stop?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying, right? Like, we've seen that view.
Yeah. So they're walking, and right at this corner, they're going to stop. Okay, they cut away.
They cut it.
Okay. Yeah. Bastards. Okay, and now they're stopping.
I think he did stop, though, because you see him kind of take that step forward when they came back.
And Trump is starting. See that? Trump is starting, and he walks. Come on, guys. He's leading the pack. And now, all rise.
Boom.
There they go, guys. Look how beautiful that suit, man. You know, it's a specific kind of blue. It really pops, right? It's not that dark blue. It's, I don't know. It's got a hue, right?
With the purple tie.
Yeah, it's really nice. Look at Trump, man. Traveling the world, you know, being of his age, you know. Biden could not do this, you know.
Hell no.
Out of the plane, in a car, just walking around. Just
he'd have rolled out of the freaking plane.
Wait a minute. This is 9. Okay, yeah, this is your. Yeah, I got it. This is already 9 o'clock in the morning for Trump. almost 10 o'clock in the morning for Trump. But still, you had a whole flight. How good do you actually sleep in a plane, right? I think he's even working on the plane. So
Yeah,
man,
that
this
man
man
don't
is.
sleep.
Whew.
He's probably excited for this one, right?
Yeah. Look
By
at
the way,
Trump, man. Yes.
Terry Morris or Timor mentioned earlier in the chat methylene blue.
Yes.
I don't know if that's maybe
You
the
you
the,
don't
the type of blue that he's wearing. I don't know, but
no yeah, methylene blue. Yeah, this is something that RFK is taking. Um,
oh,
do your research on it, guys. Do not just simply take it. Do your research on it because there are some issues you can have in your body that is not metabolizing that well. I know something from it, but there's some really nice things. But before you take it, do your due diligence. Speak to your some kind of open-minded health advisor to before you start taking it, because in some cases it might be bad for you, but in most cases it's really, really good for you. So
so thanks for clearing that up, Hopper, because I thought it was maybe a type of color.
no, it's methylene blue, right? It's like a dye, and it's a synthetic dye, but still it has some pretty wild properties when you're taking it. Yeah, do your research on it, but don't just simply take it because RFK is taking it. Make sure to check yourself out before you do, because in some cases it might be not beneficial for you, but in the most part it can be beneficial. But do your own research on it. So there
Hey,
it is, guys. This beautiful moment. Yes.
Yeah, just looking at the way, look at the way, just go back even just a couple of seconds,
Oh,
the
you're
Just
smiling.
and look at the body
yeah,
language.
the
Uh-huh.
body language, yeah.
Yeah.
Even go back just again, just a little tiny bit when we have it zoomed in on, you see how he's leaning in, he's, being chummy, and then press play, and then we see Trump, eh,
Yeah, I'm making a joke.
and he's like, he's really, he's, you know, it seems like
You
he's
see him?
really leaning in, and then you see Trump, he's just, yeah,
Listening.
he's leaning in too, he's
Yeah,
listening, but he's
and
more like,
he's
you
making a
know,
little joke, but he's not laughing, right? So he holds his composure. He's leaning towards Trump and laughing at everything that Trump is saying, right?
mhm,
Uh-huh.
Huh.
mhm.
Interesting, guys.
I don't know, did you see him wink there or not wink, but do the eyebrow? Go back just a
Mhm.
second. You can see him look at like the media, I think, and go wink. Not Trump, but
So you can see you know that Trump is saying something serious and then ending it with a little joke. Look at this.
yep.
No. Blah 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 blah. Look at these idiots, right? And then he's saying something. Here he's gonna say a little joke like, can you believe these people, right? Look, and you see that little like, you
Yeah.
know what Trump is doing here, right? Like this little moment, he's making a little observation, right? Right here, yeah, right, and then he laughs. You know, yeah, it's funny, man. Okay, and then the feed stops at
You see him
11:27.
do
Right?
the you see him do the eyebrow there?
Mm. Oh, oh
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Yes, beautiful, man.
And look at
5 more
everybody
seconds.
else. Look at everybody else in the room. They're all tense. They're sitting there. They're like,
Yeah,
shit. They're just
yeah,
chatting it up like, hey.
yeah. Just casually. Okay, so the live feed cuts out at 11:26. Let me see what it is. Okay, it's happening, guys. A clean house is very important. So interesting that the live feed is cutting out at 11:26. Um, okay, guys. So let's see where RSBN takes over, right? Because there is another moment where they walk away and they
14.
actually are signing executive orders. Yeah.
Was that 14 seconds till the end of it? Or 18?
Let me see.
18.
18, right?
18. Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue here with the moment where they are signing the executive orders. Okay, up to another room. Ten 12.
At least we got sound. Point. See, he
See,
stopped.
Trump stumps
Do
again,
it.
and he walks. Oh,
Got him.
that's a good one, man.
Got
Oh,
him.
Trump, that's a good
Almost
one.
had him fall over. Side
It's
step.
almost
Shit.
Trump is doing. Do you know those gifs with Trump playing football, right? And in football, you sometimes stop the ball and then continue walking, right? Running. This is exactly what Trump is doing, man. Check this out. He's walking. Psych. Check this out.
Oh. At 10:29.
10:29.
Uh-huh.
What's when 10:29?
10:29. Thank you for your prayers. Forced reaction.
Where's the 10:29?
Isn't that the time?
No, it's
RSBN?
10:12. 10:12.
Oh, geez. Where did I see 10:29 then?
I don't know.
Happens all the time.
I got you. No worries.
What the heck?
10:12. What? Grass? Do you hear that?
That was kind of close.
Grass. Wait, let's see that. What?
It says like wrist or calling somebody.
Press, I think.
Press, yeah. I mean, they're right there next to him. Look.
Wow, man.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سيدي صاحب السمو الملكي الأمير محمد بن سلمان بن عبد العزيز آل سعود ولي العهد رئيس مجلس الوزراء.
I think Trump knows what they're saying without like translators.
رئيس الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية.
He's got an in there.
أصحاب السمو والمعالي طاب مساؤكم بكل خير.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Your Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, Crown Prince and Prime Minister. The Honorable Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. Your Highnesses and Excellencies, warm greetings.
نستأذنكم ببدء مراسم التوقيع على وثيقة الشراكة الاقتصادية الاستراتيجية بين حكومة المملكة العربية
let's fast forward through the Arabic and listen to the translation, right? To Miss Grasshopper is going home soon, guys. And we still gotta have to go through the decodes of last night, right? Of Trump getting off, Air Force One, etc., etc. So let's fast forward through the Arabic and listen to the translations. Blah, blah.
Shall now begin the signing ceremony of the Strategic Economic Partnership between the government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the United States of America.
يتفضل بالتوقيع سيدي صاحب السمو الملكي الأمير محمد بن سلمان بن عبد العزيز آل سعود ولي العهد رئيس مجلس الوزراء. ويتفضل بالتوقيع عليها أيضا فخامة الرئيس دونالد جي ترامب رئيس الولايات.
Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, Crown Prince and Prime Minister, signing on behalf of the United States, the Honorable Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America.
Biden wouldn't even be able to get out of that chair.
No.
Nice green chair.
Mm-hmm.
That lady is nervous.
Mm-hmm.
See her rubbing her fingers?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's the money.
Nah, that's a calm down technique, right?
Yeah.
My head is not on the line. No pun intended.
The Hussein timeline.
And they were signing economic deals and that had the money, right?
Mm-hmm. The gift that keeps on giving.
Yep.
Look at those curtains, man. How big are those curtains? Look at that. An equal exchange.
History.
So with Biden, you didn't see this, right? He's coming. He's
No.
making the whole world sit down with him, you know, and have trade talks.
والآن نستأذنكم سيدي صاحب السمو وفخامة الرئيس
Biden, you seen
ببدء مراسم
shuffle to
التبادل
the front door
Yeah. You know?
and then get
Interesting.
lost somewhere in the rainforest. I'm joking.
Oh, shit his pants, right? In the Vatican. A little gift. Okay.
السعودية.
With your permission, we shall now begin the ceremony of exchange and announcements of number of bilateral
1017,
agreements
guys.
and
Beautiful.
memorandums between the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the United States of America.
نبدأها بمذكرة التفاهم
Beautiful, guys. The numbers at 1017.
بين تقدموا من عبد العزيز
Between the Ministry of Energy and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the U.S. Department of Energy for cooperation in the field of energy. From the
Department
Saudi
of
side,
Energy,
His Royal
guys,
Highness
DOE.
Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman bin Abdulaziz, Minister of Energy. From the U.S. side, His Excellency Mr. Chris Wright, Secretary of Energy.
Department of Energy, guys. Q clearance.
يلي ذلك مذكرة نوايا بين وزارة الدفاع في المملكة العربية الجانب عبد العزيز
Defense of Saudi Arabia and the U.S. Department of Defense regarding the modernization and development of the capabilities of the Saudi Armed Forces through future defense capabilities. From the Saudi side, His Royal Highness
there's your DOD.
Abdulaziz, Minister of Defense. From the U.S. side, His Excellency Mr. Pete Hegseth, Secretary of Defense.
Boom. Pete Hegseth.
أما الآن فنسرد لكم مجموعة من الاتفاقيات ومذكرات التفاهم. مذكرة تعاون في مجال التعدين والموارد المعدنية بين وزارة الصناعة والثروة المعدنية في المملكة العربية السعودية.
Yes.
You see it says Trump effect?
Mm-hmm.
Carrier announces billions in U.S. expansion. That's funny, though. Trump effect, huh?
Yeah. You know, the Trump effect and Trump tough talk, right? Interesting. Look at him.
ووزارة الطاقة في الولايات
Of understanding on cooperation in the field of mining and mineral resources between the Ministry of Industry and the Mineral Resources in Saudi Arabia and the U.S. Department of Energy.
خطاب نوايا لإكمال الأعمال وتعزيز التعاون المشترك وتطوير المتطلبات لوزارة
on ammunition, training, support services, maintenance, system upgrades, spare parts, and education for land and air systems of the National Guard.
The National Guard, guys.
تفاهم بين برامج الشراكات الدولية بوزارة الداخلية ومكتب التحقيقات الفيدرالي FBI بوزارة العدل الأمريكية.
Memorandum of Understanding between the International Partnership Program at the Ministry of Interior and the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Boom. Yes. And again, guys, you know those tropes. What information might be gained by these detainees, right? And now they're working together with the FBI. And look at Trump looking at the camera, right? He's looking. Can you see what's happening, guys? The Federal
He's so
Bureau
tired
of Investigations. He's like,
he is. He's tired, man.
He's like, can you see what's happening? He's stoked, man.
Ministry of Interior and the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
مذكرة نوايا بين وزارة الدفاع في المملكة العربية السعودية ووزارة الدفاع في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية في شأن تطوير القدرات الصحية للقوات المسلحة السعودية.
A letter of intent between the Ministry of Defense of Saudi Arabia and the U.S. Department of Defense regarding the development of the health capabilities of the Saudi Armed Forces.
يلي ذلك مذكرة تفاهم للتعاون القضائي بين وزارة العدل في المملكة العربية السعودية ووزارة العدل في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية.
Memorandum of Understanding for Judicial Cooperation between the Ministry of Justice in Saudi Arabia and the U.S. Department of Justice.
اتفاقية تنفيذية بين وكالة الفضاء السعودية في المملكة العربية السعودية والإدارة الوطنية للملاحة الجوية والفضاء ناسا في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية للتعاون في مشروع لرصد الطقس الفضائي ضمن مهمة
This should scare a lot of people. And this is all happening while the pharmaceutical industry is bleeding out money, right? 80% discount. And the military industrial complex, don't have that many wars to fight, right? So they're losing money as Trump is sitting there, and now all this information can be freely flowing towards, those intel agencies. Interesting.
Between the Saudi Space Agency and NASA for cooperation in the CubeSat-2 space weather monitoring project as part of the Artemis mission.
اتفاقية بين حكومة المملكة العربية السعودية وحكومة الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية بشأن المساعدة المتبادلة بين إدارتي الجمارك في الدولتين.
An agreement between the government of Saudi Arabia and the government of the United States regarding mutual assistance between the customs authorities of the two countries.
يلي ذلك بروتوكول تعديل اتفاقية بشأن النقل الجوي بين حكومة المملكة العربية السعودية وحكومة الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية.
Next, protocol amending the air transport agreement between the government of Saudi Arabia and the government of the United States of America.
بعد ذلك مذكرة تفاهم للتعاون بين المعهد الوطني لأبحاث الصحة في المملكة والمعهد الوطني للحساسية والأمراض المعدية في الولايات المعدية.
Next, a memorandum of understanding between the National Institute for Health Research in Saudi Arabia and the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases on
and
medical
these guys have really good hospitals, by the way.
Infectious diseases.
اتفاقية تعاون بين الهيئة الملكية لمحافظة العلا ومؤسسة سميثسونيان من خلال المعهد الوطني لحديقة الحيوان وعلم الأحياء للمحافظة على البيئة.
Cooperation agreement between the Royal Commission for Al-Ula and the Smithsonian Institute National Zoo and Conservation Biology Institute.
اتفاقية أخرى اتفاقية تعاون بين الهيئة الملكية لمحافظة العلا ومؤسسة سميثسونيان من خلال المتحف الوطني للفنون الآسيوية.
And last but not least, cooperation agreement between the Royal Commission for Al-Ula and the Smithsonian Institute National Museum of Ancient Arts.
ليس هذا فحسب بل الشراكة الاستراتيجية التي
And guys, this is important. Ancient art, You know, they're trying to rewrite your history. And what did they do when they came into Iraq? They bombed all those, you know, and plundered all those museums, right? And so this ancient art they're talking about is more important than you realize. Or maybe you do. But
Yeah, and they gave it back, huh? They had to give it
oh,
back.
yeah.
Just
Okay,
happened.
guys.
Was that 23 that they gave it back to
Mhm.
Iraq?
So let's listen to that one more time.
ومؤسسة سميثسونيان من خلال المتحف الوطني للفنون الآسيوية.
And last but not least, cooperation agreement between the Royal Commission for Al-Ula and the Smithsonian Institute National Museum of Ancient Arts.
ليس هذا فحسب، بل الشراكة الاستراتيجية التي استمرت لعقود طويلة ستمتد بتوقيع المزيد من الاتفاقيات ومذكرات التفاهم في المنتدى الاستثماري السعودي الأمريكي، راجين للبلدين شراكة مستدامة ومستقبل مزدهر.
To hear, this decades-long strategic partnership will continue with more signings of agreements and memoranda of understanding at the Saudi-US Investment Forum. In closing, we wish both nations a fruitful partnership and a prosperous future. Thank you.
10:25 for dance. Each one read in full. We're in this together.
A $600 billion deal for the United States from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Wow, guys. So let's see if there's something more here. Okay, so this is Chuck Grassley. We love him. Okay, guys. So now let's get into the show, guys. Because boy, do we have some epic crumbs yesterday and during the midnight, right? During the show, we saw that Trump was saying tippy top, right? Exactly at 10:39. And 10:39 is Q dropping a New York Times article showing an opinion piece regarding QAnon and the Trump conspiracy theory. Interesting. And Q saying, here we go, right? Just on the brink of going to Saudi Arabia. Interesting, guys. So this happened during our show, and I saw a few of you dropping this the screenshot. And again, guys, keep doing that. And here is Dan Scavino in the wee hours of the morning, guys, showing we're about to land, guys. We're almost wheels down in Saudi Arabia. And this is really interesting, guys, because there's some interesting numbers on this plane.
That is so close, dude.
Yeah. You know, we should play that clip from there's the number. We should play the soundtrack of Top Gun, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the 9244, guys. Do you see that?
Yep.
9244. I don't know if you guys can. Let me look at my screen on my phone. Let me see if you guys can see that. I think so, right? If you don't, I can try to blow it up a little bit. Let me see if I can enlarge it like that. Is that better visible for you guys? So 9244. Let's have a look. 92. What do you think that drop is talking about? Do a wild guess, chat. Let me see. Where are you guys? Let me see. Don't look it up. I just want you to guess, guys. There's Twitter. There's YouTube. Okay, guys. 9244, guys. Are you ready? 9244. And where is Trump landing? He's landing in Saudi Arabia. So there it is, guys. Let me see. 92 is talking about. Boom. Said Rich was mentioned because it directly relates to Saudi Arabia. Las Vegas, right? The gunfire. Who owns the top floors, right? Okay, the shooter's name.
We got the hotel last night, remember?
Mm-hmm. Las Vegas. There it is, guys. And how does this connect to Saudi Arabia? What just happened in Saudi Arabia? What happened today in Saudi Arabia? POTUS, Donald J. Trump, Air Force One. He's shooting this this clip from Air Force One. Trace Air Force One that entire day. What do you notice? Oh, I hear an echo. But there it is, guys. 92-44. Let's have a look at 44.
That said, did Air Force One land and they have their wheels down?
Mm-hmm.
So they're landing, right?
Mm-hmm. And there's, before POTUS departs on Friday, he'll be sending an important message via Twitter. God bless, guys. So let me look at 44-29. 44-29. So that's pretty wild, right? This is air, and there it is, guys. The armor of God. Ooh. Finally be strong in the Lord and his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take stand against the devil's schemes. Because our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, and against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. There's your heavenly realms, right? So even when the Bible starts talking about the angels and they are in the sky, that Hebrew word of sky relates to there where the birds fly, right? So that word of sky where the angels are, if you take that word in Hebrew and look at what that word in Hebrew means, is there where the birds fly. So that's interesting in the heavenly realms, right? And we see this jet fighter flying in the sky there where the birds fly, right? So interesting. So therefore put on the full armor of God, so when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you've done everything to stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, and with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted in the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. And in addition to all of this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish the flaming arrows of the evil one. And the interesting thing is, guys, the only Bible verse that has a number is verse 17, guys. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword. What is Saudi Arabia known for? The sword dance, right? So take on the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. And with this in mind, be alert and always keep praying for all the Lord's people. Have faith in humanity. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in God, the great awakening. So beautiful, guys, that the only verse within this Bible text is not drop 17, verse 17, right? Where it shows you the sword, right? And the sword dance is something that Trump got. So again, I thought it was pretty awesome to point out to you guys. I wanted to make the decode, but again, if I would make a decode, it would be so extensive. I can better walk you through it, to show you how awesome, guys, that the mirror of the number on the airplane is bringing you to the armor of God, our enemies within the heavenly realms, there where the birds fly, right? And the only verse that is being
so shiny
with a number. Good morning, Trump. There's balls. At 11:09, there it is. Take on the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit. Beautiful, guys. The sword,
which is the
word
what?
of God. The word of God. And this is the only word of God within this phrase, within this scripture, that has been posted with a number, right? So interesting, guys. So let's see what Trump is doing. Yes.
Video's 34 seconds. Cue clearance.
Sorry, what?
I said the video is 34 seconds.
Yes. Right? 34 seconds. Dude, yeah. Well done, Lance. 34-second clip. I just took this.
So shiny.
I took this from QAC. And okay, guys, Q clearance Patriot. Yeah. But you, over the course of the next several days, you will undoubtedly realize that we're taking back a great country, the land of the free. Oh, guys, and there's the evil ones, right?
Evil tyrant,
There
right? Look
is-
how that lines
yes.
up.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Struggle is not to get there. There it is, guys, in the heavenly realms. From the evil tyrants that wish to do us harm and
So shiny.
destroy the last remaining refuge of shining light. Because our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, and against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. There where the birds fly. So there it is, guys. So 11.3, public, okay, yeah. Confirmations to the public of what is occurring will then be revealed.
So shiny.
And will not be openly accepted. Public riots are being organized in serious numbers, shout out to Soros, in an effort to prevent the arrest and capture of more senior public officials, guys. But there it is.
Shout out
Watch
to
out.
that special place.
Yes, shout out to
Gonna
the
hold
special
Joe Biden.
place. Because organizations and or people that wish to do us harm during this time will be met with swift fury. Certain laws have been pre-lifted to
So
provide
shiny.
a great military the necessary authority to handle and conduct these operations at home and abroad. So there it is, guys. What a beautiful, beautiful correlation between those posts, right? Those evil, bad actors. And there it is. I struggle against the authorities. The powers of this dark world, guys. So beautiful. Let's see what Trump has in store for us. Good morning, sir.
So shiny.
Yeah. I got you. Let's see, guys. Do we have a
Let's say
tab
which
open?
tab
that
is open.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, guys.
Yep.
Let's have a look. So Trump
Drum
is
roll.
dropping. Oh, guys, at 11:09:19. There it is, guys. Those executive orders. 600 billion, guys. This is the amount of money that Biden gave to Iran, and now Trump is getting it back in investments from Saudi Arabia, guys. Compare and contrast winning the money or giving it back and causing havoc throughout the world, guys. 11:09. Let's see. POTUS, okay. April showers. Huh. 9:19. Let me see how long constant. Okay. Let's see.
36.
36 seconds, huh? Beautiful. Signing the executive orders at 36 seconds long. Beautiful. 36, huh? That is that drop, isn't it? Yes, there it is, guys. If Trump failed and we failed and Hillary Clinton assumed control, we as patriots were prepared to do the unthinkable. There is simply no other way than to use the military. Think the DOD, man, right? Working together, because what information might be granted by these detainees, right? The people arrested, they were financing all those things in America and around the world. Is that corrupt and dirty, guys? Please be safe and pray for those in harm's way as they continue to protect and serve our great country, guys. So, beautiful drop. Does this also talk about Saudi Arabia? Flynn, Clinton's, Soros, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, NSA, Kobe. Okay. Okay, so that's a really nice one from Donald J. Trump. And then Trump, guys, then Trump started dropping a really short clip, guys. This was yesterday, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, you're way back or something.
Okay. What is this?
It's still on Ford.
Yeah, okay. I'm still in April,
There it
guys.
goes. Yeah.
Okay. So then Trump dropped this beautiful clip at 3:27 in the morning, guys. Are those salute fires, I guess, right? This is not a drum. Boom. What happens? Do you see that?
Yep.
Do you see that, guys?
They need their record skip, huh? Ear.
Record. Flip it and reverse it. It's your flipping and the flipping. Okay. Okay, guys. So in this, this morning I made this little video, guys. I love it. I made sure to make it a 47-second video. And there you can see, guys, how many salutes do we have? And shout out to Trucy, guys, who saw that first. She sent me a text like, dude, this is 17 salutes. And I counted them. And check it out, guys. Boom. Are you ready? Boom. And it goes black, guys. 17 booms, guys. 17 booms posted by Donald J. Trump. And how many times, guys? Let me just go back to one of those steps that I really want to show you, right? How many times did we have those 17 steps to Air Force One, right? Beautiful, right? Guys, side-by-side graphics, guys. Side-by-side graphics, guys. 17 booms. Boom. And what happened here? 17 booms and dark, guys. Let's see. Let's do it again. Beautiful, right? Don't you like it? I love it, guys. Donald J. Trump, 17 booms.
Hey, Grass, where did the glitch happen?
Boom. The glitch happened at 27 seconds, or let me see, right over here, 27 seconds. There it is. Oh, 28 seconds. The glitch happened at 28 seconds. There it is. 28. Yes. I guess you want to look up drop 28, right?
And on the 12th boom, right?
Yeah. So boom, boom. And there, the camera swivels, right? They changed camera angles. They switched cameras. Yes. So tell me, what do you want to see?
Well, 12 is a good one, of course.
Okay. Let's look at 12.
That was the first one. I was like, ooh, at the 12th boom.
Okay, guys, let's have a look at 12.
And then, of course, 28 is good, too.
I know what 28 is.
Yeah.
I don't know what 12 is. Let's have a look at drop 12. Refresh me. Okay, there it is. Oh, dude. Yes. Military intelligence. Referenced above is the absolute biggest inside drop this board will ever receive. Now think how Antifa is playing right into the plan. Always ahead. Good guys are winning. Think about why Antifa plays right into the plan. Read drop 14, right? Why is Antifa playing right into the plan? Because what happens when Soros, what happens if Soros-funded operations get violent and engage in domestic terrorism, right? What happens, guys? Why are they allowed to operate? Because now they're incriminating themselves. And once this is linked to this dude, now all those shenanigans worldwide can be halted, right? Brought down on one individual. who's financing it all, right? And of course, he's just the face of it. There's a whole thing behind, but again,
Follow the money.
always ahead. Good guys are winning. So I really like it, guys. 17 booms at the 12th boom. Where they shift angles with the cameras. Boom. Go to the other one. So at 29 seconds, right? 29 seconds. There's, oh yeah, so 28.
28, 29.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Let me
Yep.
build it up. Sorry, guys. There's so much here, guys. So we now have to go to drop 28 because at the 12th boom, the light goes out, right? Military intelligence is the absolute biggest inside drop this board will ever receive. Always ahead. Good guys are winning. Now let's look at what drop 28 is talking about. Military intelligence. What must be completed to engage military intelligence over the other 3-letter agencies? This anon is doing his homework, seeing all the infiltration, and then concluding, laughing out loud, saying Trump has military intelligence infiltrate Antifa. Now think why Antifa is playing right into the plan.
Beautiful.
Yes. So Trump has, military intelligence infiltrate Antifa and all the certain local governments. Is this why Trump is always 5 steps ahead? Please be true. And Q is answering, well done. Picture being painted, guys. So military intelligence, Antifa, always ahead, 5 steps ahead. Good guys are winning. Military intelligence, boom. Military intelligence. Read your drop 14. Military intelligence. Washington crossing the Delaware. What must be completed to engage military intelligence over the other 3-letter agencies? What must occur to allow for civilian trials? Think about Flynn. Think about Admiral Rogers. Was Trump asked to run for president? And why? Because he knows where the bodies are buried, and he has the good on most bad actors. Why did POTUS form a panel to investigate after winning the election that was supposed to be rigged, but good guys prevented the rigging? He formed a panel to investigate, to show you, to have the right people at the right places, so when they would steal the 2020 election, he could prove it, beyond a shadow of a doubt. It must be compelling to avoid a divide, right? Why is Antifa allowed to operate? And there it is, guys. What happens, right? When they engage in domestic terrorism, 5 steps ahead. Who is helping POTUS? And there it is, guys. Beautiful crumbs from this epic video that Trump dropped. Let me push this one over here. And again, guys, this is a clip that Donald J. Trump himself dropped, guys. Right over here. Okay, so there's Trump coming down. This is at 3 a.m. We saw this clip. Do we want to look at the... Let me see if there's something there. Let's go to the characters. Let me see. Paste. 26 spaces, 27 words, 155 characters. Let me remove those flags. 147. 147 and 155. You are witnessing history. God be with us all. And what is 155? Do you believe in coincidences? How many coincidences do you need before you believe? And this is regarding that that airplane with those beautiful numbers on it, right? That took us to Saudi Arabia and all those other awesome crumbs, right? Let's see what is 155 saying. Okay. Bunker, Apple, Yellow Sky. Godspeed. Okay. 26 spaces. Okay. The only way is the military. Fully controlled. Safe and spread. Once 11.3 verifies as first marker. Biggest advanced poll. And one of the explanations of 11.3 is the steal of 2020, guys. So Again, that is one of them. I think that is one of the most profound ones. But some might, think differently. And again, that's my opinion. You got the Kevin Kleinsmith, you got the Podesta indictments, and you got the steal of 2020. It's many, and you got November 3rd, of course. Double meanings are really important in this movement, guys, because if there weren't, the enemy could clearly see what was coming down the pipe, guys. So let's see, guys. What do we have? Trump dropping. So this one. Let me look at 1091. 1091. Building E of the spider web. Huh. Shadow no name. What force? Shadow no name. Special contractors. Think double. Why are we confirming this publicly? Okay, so Blackwater and Eric Prince was a CIA asset. Huh. Dude, Q was really dropping some epic confirmations here. Picture leaks for this very moment. What is not pictured? Building E of the spider web. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we can look at 1901. 1901. Let's see, guys. 1901. Oops. Yes. So, the Bloody Wonderland. You know what that's all about, right? So again, let's continue with Donald J. Trump. He dropped this one. Yes, we already saw that. Yes.
Well done. Picture being painted.
Yes. Right?
No, I was saying that to you.
Did we look at this? You looked at this mirror, right? Yes, this is what you did, right? 3549, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we already got that one. We might want to have a look at this this gap code here. Let's see, guys. Sorry. Let me have a look, guys. This is why we're doing these live shows, so I don't have to make the decode. Sorry for that. And again, guys, like I walked away from the renovation, so just so you know, I don't have that much time. So today I said, guys, I gotta go live. I walked away from the renovation and said, buddy, you're on your own now. Okay, guys, so this is the time in between 3:27:18 and 5:01:01. Let's have a look. 1 hour and 33 minutes and 33 minutes and 43 seconds. Let's have a look. So let me bring in the chat, guys, because, we love you. Let's see, where are you guys? There is Rumble and there is YouTube. Yours Rhiners, good morning. Jamie WV, Pragmatic. Yeah, beautiful name. The Real Q&A, Amigos, Jamie WV, Jenna Franklin, Lulu51, Big John Q, and Patsy Pages. We love you guys. Okay, guys. So let's have a look, guys. 133. Oops. 133 in the gap code. Dude, there it is, guys. The House of Saud again. So he's landing, getting the 17 booms in Saudi Arabia, guys. This is why I wanted to do this live show, because I had a little peek and I thought, ooh, we got to go live. And then I started texting Lance and he would, we could set up this live stream. And again, big shout out to Lance and big shout out to Durf, man, who just pulled. This is your final day of your.
No, I have tonight.
You got one more. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay, so so there it is, guys. The House of Saud, guys. Plus. The Rothschilds, the 2 pluses, and the Soroses, the 1 plus. Focus on the above 3. Deflustrated. I'm here, so I'm And again, deflustrated. This is early in the morning for her as well. Sister, we love you. Let's do a little call after this because Miss Grasshopper will come home within a few minutes after the dentist. And maybe I'm going to walk outside a little bit, do some groceries. Maybe I can give you a call. Betty, we love you. Great to see you. But again, guys, what are the odds that Trump is dropping a video of him arriving in Saudi Arabia where the gap code is 1 hour and 33 minutes that lead us to the House of Saud, guys? Who are the puppet masters? Important to progress, right? Interesting. How many governments in the world feed the eye, right? Public wealth disclosures are false. Think environmental pacts, right? This is how they're feeding away your taxpayer money. Think about USAID, right? And many others. Shout out to Dodge. And again, the triangle has 3 sides. The eye of providence. Follow the bloodlines. I did. This is why I woke up, guys. What is the keystone? Does Satan exist? Does the thought of Satan exist? Who worships Satan? What is it called? Epstein Island. What is a temple and what occurs in a temple? Worship? Okay, guys. There it is. Who are the puppet masters? Have the puppet masters traveled to this island? Absolutely. And Vladimir Putin, who's going to speak with Trump on Thursday, is saying the New World Order worships Satan. So there it is, guys. Beautiful. Huh.
Hey, Grass.
Yes.
That is a perfect segue into the video I wanted to show.
Okay.
It's in the... I posted it in the chat.
And Democrats are trying to break them out. Democrats pushing hard for the illegal alien criminal vote, but they can't vote. Or can they? Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna is here. Congresswoman, your colleagues are trying to bust migrant criminals out of ICE prisons. What are they thinking?
I would say that those ones are willingly being ignorant and they're hurting the American people. Jesse, if I could just put it in context and perspective, the people that we spoke to, I mean, literally were told by some of these individuals that they had murdered children. And we've recently obtained footage showing that these same MS-13 people that the Dems are protesting to release also have been guilty of mass graves that we've obtained footage of. So this is a very big problem for the Democrats. I can tell you that the Democrats are split on this, but as far as I'm concerned, what they are doing is wrong. And I would encourage the officer that was assaulted to personally sue that congresswoman. She was out of line for doing that. Completely unacceptable.
So they walked into a trap with the Maryland dad. The more and more we find out about this Maryland dad, it just got worse and worse and worse. You're saying the same thing is happening here, that you have video evidence of mass graves that were dug and perpetrated by the very people they're trying to spring?
Correct. We obtained footage from President Bukele's team of mass graves in El Salvador due to MS-13. And I'd also like to add that many of the people that we personally interviewed had actually been in the United States multiple times, some in Maryland, some in Virginia, some in Boston, some in Texas, multiple homicides. And the worst of this all, Jesse, is, it's different hearing it on television. But, when you're hearing them talking about murdering children, dismembering infants, I got sick to my stomach. And so I would tell people that, you see parts of humanity and it's as bad as you can imagine. What President Bukele's done, taking these people off the streets and really taking in people from, Tren de Agua, putting them in separate facilities from MS-13, but taking them out of the United States, he needs to be thanked for that.
How did it feel when you were surrounded by all those dangerous criminals behind bars?
You know that they're off the streets, but when I tell you, you walk in and there's a heavy feeling, I mean that. The footage, though, that we're seeing, the tattoos of the victims, Interpol's actually putting together a booklet of what these tattoo means. But what I can tell you is I wouldn't even call them gangs or cartels. I think that they're more on par with the death cult. It's pretty sickening that people in Congress are choosing to advocate for people like this, and they have no idea. They haven't been there. Long term, they don't understand what happens. You know, so a lot of these guys that are behind bars are, you know, in their mid-20s. But remember, these cartels recruit children, sometimes as young as 7 to 10 years old, to commit murders. So they need to stop. This is not just politics. It's not just, like, this is not just fundraising. It's real impacts to people's lives, and they need to understand that.
All right. Well, please share some of that footage that President Bukele shared with you, and we'd love to take a look at it and maybe put it on the air if it's appropriate. Thank you so much, Congresswoman.
Do you think that's appropriate?
And maybe put it on air. You know what? You guys have shown enough. Like, how much killing have they shown over the years? Right? Yeah. Like, you know what? One thing that you hear her say that, like, what they did just made me sick, right? Like, every one of these freaking people that are in the power to do something about this should watch those videos, because then they'll feel like she does, right? Where she's like, yeah, watch what they do, right? Like she said, dismembering babies. Watch, like, she watched that, right? Like, that's what she's talking about. So, like, this goes so much, like, we all know, right? Yeah, this could open up a whole freaking can of worms, right? Like, you like, I can't even talk, right? It's just, if they seen what they did, there would be no way that they would even be sticking up for them, like, none whatsoever, right? Like, none, like, no matter what, just no, get the hell out of here.
Like, what you're seeing here is, you know, some kind of mob, right? But I think the people who really want them out because they want, you know, the whistleblowers to shut up, right? You know, I think some of the people here are gullible, you know, and believe that these people deserve to be in America, kind of brainwashed. But, you know, I think there's more sinister movement behind this that really wants them to come out so they can continue to do what they were doing, right?
Well, like, this group yesterday was, like, supposedly like a clergy members.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That explains a lot, huh?
You see a little bit there, huh? Like the correlation, huh?
All right.
So, yeah, you had clergy members and, like, crazy people yesterday, like, basically just blocking the entrance to that, right? Like, ambulances pulled up and they're like, no, you're not getting in.
Yeah.
Arrest them, right? Like, you can't block the entrance of a federal facility, right? Like, these people are dumb. Just arrest them all, right? Like, don't even play around. But I think the police did finally come in and do something and arrested, I don't remember how many people. It wasn't a lot. I think they said 5 people or something like that they arrested. Or no, it was 2. So one was actually, like, shoving, Mr. Shoving stuff. Was actually him right there. He was actually shoving, like, the ICE officers. And then the other girl that got arrested, she actually, like, tried to go into the facility, like, break the gates. And you can hear them go, trespass. And then they, like, threw her out, right? So, yeah, like, yesterday was kind of crazy, man. These like, you're trying, that's what I was trying to say. Congress, you set an example of letting people that it's okay that they can rush into an ICE facility, right? Like, people are going to get shot, dude. Like, are you freaking stupid? You guys are really, like, we'll just leave it there, because I would not, right? Like, none of us would even try, like, no.
But there is a method to their madness, right? These people are really evil, and they really want them out to continue doing what they were doing before, right? So,
and you heard the city she said too, right? Maryland, like, where Obama lives, right? Virginia, where DC is, right? Like, the places that she names, right? Boom, boom, boom. You're like, uh-huh. And I think this, you know, like, I always thought as the MS-13 as, like, their hitmen, right? But it was, like, so much deeper than that, right? They were part of the trafficking too, right?
Yes.
So
yeah, absolutely.
That kind of never hit me until like these past, right? Like I want to say like the past couple of months where I was like, oh shit, like it's not just the hitmen, like they actually deliver the children. Gotcha. And you remember during Biden, you had that one guy that would just go like, sorry, and then just take off. Remember as he dropped people off wearing the black mask and the hat? Remember that? You always see that same guy that was just like, eh. So you got CNN going down there, and that guy's like, yeah, well, you guys are the biggest customers, right? They're not talking about drugs, right? Like it's all starting to make sense, at least to me now, right? Where I understood they were the crazy hitmen, right? But then like this other side of it just, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So Miss Grasshopper just came in. So I have to round up, guys. But I just want to continue with this little gap code of Trump coming in Saudi Arabia, bringing us to Saudi Arabia itself, right? House of Saud, right over here. Bringing you to FISA, guys. The 3343 is showing you FISA implicates senior members, and also the foreign election interference, right? Who groomed Obama to be the commander in chief, right? That was Al-Walid bin Talal, right? So there you go. And so interesting that FISA is implicated there. We have the 1562. Let me see, guys, what that is. What a coincidence. How would she know? What is this? The political eye. Sheila Jackson. Okay, so Rod Rosenstein. We got, okay, so that was kind of it, guys. So the time in between is 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 43 seconds, bringing us to FISA and bringing us to the House of Saud, guys. How beautiful. The time in between, the missing and replaced letters. Trump is speaking to us, celebrating this moment that he's come down Air Force One. I almost said Trump Force One, guys. I almost said it, guys. I almost said it. When he came down Air Force One with those 17 salute shoots. Yes, in actuality, there were more, but Trump clipped it up in such a way that you can only hear 17 booms, guys. House of Saud, the side of the pyramid, has come down. And what information might be granted by those detainees who were financing all these horrible things. And, it was not just election interference. The House of Saud was a hub of human trafficking, guys. So dovetailing perfectly with what Lance was saying before. MS-13 is not just, the foot soldiers, but also, the donkey, how they come in, right? Okay. So let's go, guys. Let me talk after the show with Lance to see if we can somehow set a show up for Thursday. But if it's not possible, it's not possible, guys. We're going to catch up really soon, guys, because Lance has to go to his beloved son who just graduated. And Lance, we want to thank you so much for taking the time and effort to set up these live shows, always being here with us. I just have to send you a text and you're always there, brother. And Durfman, to you as well. So let's round up the show, guys. If Lance, Durfman, I got 1 minute, I guess. If you really want to show something.
We can get it. We'll see about shows coming up, right? We got our different methods that we've kind of set up as well, right? I mean, of course, Rumble Live isn't as good as OBS, but it always was our backup, right? It's all set up. Hey, White House Grandpa.
White House, what's up?
So, yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by today. We got some, like I said, I'm like, damn it, I'm leaving the 1 week where Trump's actually in Saudi Arabia, right? So, but we will make workarounds, right? We have set up, I've set up stuff, right? So if I'm not here, we can still have Durf or Grass run it. So look for us live again. And I love you guys. Have a great day. And we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, guys. So give it up for Lance, brother. We love you. And again, guys, real White House Grandpa. Sorry, guys. White House Grandpa, great to see you. Trucy, we love you. Elephantris, Jamie WV. Durfman, your final words to our beloved patrons out there. Gunslinger Girl, we love you.
Well, I see that Rapid Response 47 is posting something with regards to POTUS taking stage at the King Abdulaziz International Conference Center. So he is giving a speech there. So we'll try to keep an eye out to see what videos we might get from maybe, hopefully, RSBN to get some timestamps, or maybe one of those Fox Now type channels to get some timestamps. So we'll keep an eye out for that. And you know, I don't know if it's worth mentioning. There was a Zero Delta with Trump this morning.
All right.
We could show it right quick.
Of course, yes, too.
I'm in the middle of making the graphics, so it's not done. So if you want, I'll tell you which post. First, scroll down to 3 a.m. Keep going. Right there, 3:39.
All right.
And then now look up 1359.
All right. Beautiful,
Kaboom.
guys.
Now, what's interesting is what about total
26 seconds?
Yes.
Saudi
26
Arabia,
seconds.
guys.
Well, this is, Total SA is a French multinational integrated oil and gas company, yada, yada, yada. But it still says SA right there, right?
Yeah. Double
On
meanings.
a delta, double meanings exist, guys. Coincidence?
Pickle. On guard. We await your answer. 48. Interesting, guys. Well done, Durf. Well done.
Yeah.
SA, guys. Beautiful. While he's posting a link to, let's see. Trump arrives in Saudi Arabia, guys. Dude. That is beautiful, man. Boom.
Yep.
Well done. And Saudi Arabia links to Germany, guys, and Europe. So interesting, guys. The billions. Interesting.
And
well done.
Yeah, so I definitely will be making a graphic for that one because it is worth it. And last but not least, if I may, I'm just gonna post this link in the chat for any of you who may have missed the beginning of the show.
All right.
Just want to remind,
okay, guys,
for those who were here with us at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
Yeah, you can scroll down. I mean,
oh, okay, dude. Okay, gotcha. Okay, guys, dude, make a tweet of this, man. You did no explanation, right? So write something with it.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, guys.
I just wanted to post it. So, guys.
Beautiful, guys.
Trump posted literally 6 seconds after we went live.
Boom.
9:45:33 and 9:45:39.
Mm-hmm.
With the middle mirrored, giving us a little, maybe what's looking like a countdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
And, it's right here, 4-3-2, right? 4-3-2. This is like 5-4-3-2-1, but you got 4-3-2, 4-3-2, guys. Interesting. You can almost fit this drop right in here, right? Right?
Yeah.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
I may, you know what? I may do a little couple touch-ups and,
wait a minute,
like you said, write up a little blurb for it.
So a little bit like this, right? Like, let me go like this. Wait a minute. Let me go like that. Wait. Something like this. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Something. Yeah, I can't make it smaller. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's almost like oh wait, I can do it like this. Yeah, something like this. If I can't make this smaller, I can make this bigger, right? So
Right.
Beautiful, guys. Beautiful.
Good call.
Boom. 432. Boom.
Oh.
The Grasshopper Live Decode Show. Saudi Arabia. There it is, guys. Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm definitely doing some touch-ups on that one. So, team, thank you for spoiling us with this. You know, it had been a couple of shows, so and you know what I say, you know, it's nice to have these types of things spaced out, right? And you know, like that one time we had, I think it was the White House that was reposting somebody who had posted at 12:17 when we started. And today it's literally Trump posting 6 seconds after we do. So
what an honor.
Makes it extra special, just like Miss Penny Black always making it extra special, right?
At the end, guys.
Gifting us 5 memberships to Judd MC, Teresa Red, Gnarly G, Pragmatic, and Trucy.
Woohoo!
So on that note, guys, thank you all for joining. White House Grandpa, thank you for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Russian Dossier singing a new song. Parco, you two broke the internet with with the war face, right? And I don't remember the numbers exactly, but you remember the ones that were on that flag, right? Carrie Cameron from Canada. Who else did we have from Canada? I saw a couple of other guys. I think we saw Washington Trials, didn't we? Richard Rohr, who, by the way, I completely forgot. You know, it was my sister's birthday over the weekend, and so that means I had some sister's birthday lasagna. I posted the Christmas lasagna in anticipation, and then I completely forgot to, you know, make a post of the actual birthday lasagna. And there was a little cake that I'm gonna have to share for Richard Rohr. It's not my mom's cake though. It was store-bought, gluten-free for my sister and her best friend. Yeah, her especially her best friend has got some gluten intolerance, so we had to buy the cake. And but hey, you know, Miles Davis's birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks, so that means I might get some nice birthday cake as well. And so yeah, sorry. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you, Trump and Scavino. You guys are amazing. By the way, Scavino, I gotta say, Scavino posted yesterday at 5:14 p.m. and 5:14 is the Great Awakening. I saw it. I didn't even have time to really even start making the screenshots for that one, but I want to make it. It's kind of nice. So thank you, Dan, everybody in the less than tens, from Elon to General Flynn to Cash to Richard Gunnell, Chucky Grass, Mikey Palms, the rest of you less than tens that we don't know about, whoever's running the White House and Rapid Response 47, you all are amazing. Everybody in the chat, you're all amazing. Lance, you're amazing. You know, being up at 6 a.m. to get the show going. And Hopper having to juggle renovations, pregnant wife, and and Trump being historic. You two are phenomenal, and really happy to be on this ride with you guys and with everybody in the chat. So again, keep an eye on the socials, and we'll see when we can go on next. Lance, have a safe ride. You know, I know we'll speak and who knows if we go live tomorrow, but enjoy the celebrations. Congratulations to your son. And, we love you guys, and we'll see you all very soon.
Okay, guys. So, Durf, man, we love you, man. Like, Miss Grasshopper's going to kill me. But
sorry.
Just want to, no worries, man. Like, we love Durf, man. We love him. He's burning the midnight oil. We got to stop the show, guys. But I want to give a shout out because Miss Grasshopper and I are overwhelmed with the gratitude of the incredible generosity and outpouring of love as we welcome little Grasshopper into our lives, guys. Your warmth and support means the world to us. A special thanks. Wait a minute. I got to read it because the list have been updated, guys. So let me give a shout out to, I guess, Jamie WV, guys. Jeez Louise. Jamie, if that was you, I'm not sure. I think it is for you. But again, we really want to thank you. We also want to thank Mary. I'm not going to read your names fully, guys, because we do want to protect you. But again, we want to give a shout out to Jamie, to Mary, to Kate. Let's see, guys. To Elaine, to Heidi, sister, we love you. Let me flip through a few pictures because I asked Miss Grasshopper to send me a few of the thing. To Anita, we love you, sister. Yeah, I don't know if I can say your name because this is your last name. Let me say your name is something like a river. We love you. Thank you so much for your epic generosity. And let me see. Oh, the last name is cut off, so I can't see that. Oops. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll be better prepared next time, where we're going to do a proper shout out of all of you that are, finding, helping to support us, guys, because, little Grasshopper is like 5 weeks away. It's already in its final approach, guys. The head is turning down, and Miss Grasshopper is, these last weeks are really, really heavy for her. So I gotta go out. I gotta make some groceries. I'm gonna make her a nice little dinner. She's got a lot to prepare for tomorrow. So I gotta dismantle the studio right here to give her the room because tomorrow really important artists are coming over. So then I have to go out and do the renovation. And again, guys, so there won't be a show tomorrow. Maybe, guys. Let me see how we can work things out if I can do a live show myself. If so, I will do a live show tomorrow, guys. But else we're gonna do maybe I'll try to figure it out and do it on Thursday. But let's see, guys. Again, big shout out to everybody supporting us with with a little welcoming little Grasshopper into this beautiful realm. And again, guys, we got so much on our plates, guys. So making it really hard for me to talk sometimes because the day's getting closer and the nights are getting shorter, guys. So again, God bless you all. Let me shout each and every one out because I love you. And see you guys maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after. But please hit that bell of notification so you will never miss another live show. Trump and the team, we love you. Let us play Hold the Line and let me shout each and every one out because I love you. And Miss Penny Black Sister, thank you so much for those beautiful subscriptions. Sister, you are so generous and so talented, with your beautiful poems and everything. Sister, we love you. I kiss the day that we've missed. So again, guys, yes.
And she's an amazing drawer as well.
Yeah.
If you look up her Twitter account, her banner.
Yeah, beautiful.
Amazing artist. Sorry, had to throw that in.
Okay, let's see. Let's go to Miss Penny.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Miss Penny Black, guys. Let me drop her a link. Yes, look at this beautiful horse, guys.
I think you can click on it. Can you?
Yeah, I'm going to share her link in the chat. Okay, guys. Follow her, guys. Let's click the link. Full screen. There it is, guys. Look at this. Beautiful. Miss Penny Black, we love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for your epic support and always being there with us, guys. During all these live shows, and look at what Trump is doing. 17 booms while he's setting his first steps into Saudi Arabia. This is his story, guys. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. Make sure to hit that bell of notification so you will never miss a live show. I really have to go. Let's play Hold the Line and let me shout each and every one out, because you know we'll love you, right?
We're gonna hold the line.
Okay, guys. Let's go. Boom time. Mixed bag. Let me kill the dig music. Granny Batman. Mixed bag topics.
I will be your president for disease, joblessness,
Richard
and
Rohr.
hopelessness, anger,
Susie Sloan.
resentment and hatred,
Durfman. Dick Tracy.
extremism,
Diane Tino.
lawlessness,
Miss Penny Black.
violence,
Jenna Franklin.
bitterness and fury,
Wilford Yita C.
no progress,
Demir PW.
no nation,
Trucy Sister, we love
only
you.
a state of
Judd
chaos.
MC.
Don't
Jenna
piss
Franklin.
down my back and tell
Jamie
me it's
WV.
raining.
We're gonna
Hold the line and dance, absolutely. Defrustrated. Demir PW. Elephantris, we love you guys.
We're gonna hold
the line. Boom time. SRs is with us. Elaine, Eric 17, Lefty, Left MP. Love you guys. Kirk Allen, God bless you all. Thank you all so much for joining us. Amigos, we love you. Kenny Stacy, Raccoon Dossier, Amigos 88. You frustrated, we love you. WWD, Miss Penny Black. Let's get those dancing bananas, guys.
We're gonna hold the line.
Boom time. Star 20, Funny Man 17, Jojo Beans. Turn up the volume and dance. We have reached that cruising out to the 40,000 foot long ago. As we prepare to land, make sure your seats and folders trays are in their upright position, guys. And please don't forget to buckle up, guys. It's gonna get bumpy. True Seeker, we love you. Granny Batman, we love you. The more you know, amigos. Durfman, you got this.
United Airlines to Guantanamo Bay. Immediate boarding at gate Elon.
We knew this day would come, guys. Buckle up. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Sing a new song and sing it aloud. We love you, sister. Russian Dossier, the year of the boomerang. Absolutely. The angels are sounding their horns. The apocalypse is nigh. Foreshadowed for millennia and unfolding right in front of our eyes. We are blessed to be alive and to be witnesses of this epic transition to greatness. Big shout out to Double J Crom, Dan Scavino, Elon Musk, General Flynn, Kat Patel, Pam Baldy, Chuck Grassley, Richard Grinnell, and the Less Than 10. We love you guys. Grandpa, we love you.
We will be back in some form.
Sunny side up.
Too many of us think it is impossible. Too many think it is unreal. But that is a dangerous, defeatist belief.
It
leads to the conclusion that we are gripped by forces we cannot control.
Ladies and gentlemen,
prepare for the storm
Magog. Okay, guys, let's wait until the Where We Go One We Go All soundtrack. It's not a soundtrack, guys. The Where We Go One We Go All Worldwide is full on screen. You guys are absolute proof of this. And again, guys, we love you to the moon and back. See you really, really soon. Hit the bell of notification. I will make sure to go live one of these days, guys, because you don't want to miss all of this, guys. God bless you all, and see you really, really soon. Lance, take it away.